early morning of May 7, 2025, the wreckage of 6 fighter jets is scattered across the Kashmir Valley. These include 3 French Rafale fighter jets priced at $280 million each, 1 𝗝𝗏 𝗏𝗵𝗁𝗁 and 1 MiG-29. This aerial duel, which was called by military fans as 𝗝-🭑 hit the All Nations card. Modern air combat is no longer a game of Krypton gold that costs more than anyone else's plane. When an Indian pilot flew a Rafale fighter jet on a Meteor missile, the 𝗝-🭍 𝗝𝗏 air-to-air missile roared to a halt from 145 kilometers away. The missile has illuminated his cockpit. One Rafale didn't even have time to unplug the missile fuse. The most powerful 4th-generation version of Europe that French arms dealers are proud of. This air battle exposed the 3 dead ends of the Indian Army to contain some Mitsubishi's encrypted channels, and the rule of law Rafale are incompatible. No electromagnetic interference capability is suppressed by the Snapdragon Block 3's electronic pod into a deaf mute. For ground handling, check the manual with Google Translate. And this fighter jet, which was called the Eastern Scalpel by the bus. Solid Sea adopts a new generation of domestic active box-controlled seismic radar, 40% more than the enemy's radar detection range. The Thunderbolt 15 Death Express is equipped with a dual-pulse engine and an active radar finger, specializing in all kinds of snakeskin moves a launch speed lock. Let into the 300-kilometer wind gusts. Ground Red Flag 9 radar detects target. ZDK-03 AWACS distribution coordinates. The 𝗝-🭍 only needs to pull the trigger. The electronic station pod it is carrying is blocked at all frequencies. Full dynamic pressure plus vector thrust makes the Cobra maneuver silkier than Mitsubishi. It can be said that the pilot is dead. The victory key of the bus next door is hidden in the 3 Swords Chinese artifact. CDK-03 early warning aircraft set up the sky at an altitude of 10,000 meters. The Indian fighter jet was locked the whole way as soon as it rolled. Beidou's Miki home anti-jamming communication missile is like a throwing knife with the lock open. Solid C1 Snapdragon home air defense system, real-time networking. The equipment war of the 8-power allied forces compared to the Indian Army. The French Rafale requires a dedicated data link. India gets kicked out of group chat before the bell rings. The counterattack of the 𝗝-🭍 reflects the 3 major leaps of China's military industry. The thrust of the turbofan 1OB engine exceeds the quota and is also 31. Life up to 4,000 hours. The 3rd-generation single crystal blade temperature resistance of 1,700 degrees Celsius. Radar reflection area is 50% smaller than earlier models. Rain Clip 20 Attack 11 drone blocking network operation to form Stealth Assassin plus Electronic Ghost plus Stand Shock of Precision Blade. Solid Sea used this system to crush the European Typhoon Fighter 920. This conflict taught the world a military lesson. There's no IWACS, no data link. A 100 yuan walkie-talkie that can share data is better than a 10,000 yuan mobile phone that cannot be connected to the internet. When India is still torn to buy the S-35 or the Su-75, the bus pilot has been drinking milk tea and assigning new targets to the Parak-15 missile with the touchscreen of the 𝗝-🭍. The ultimate mission of the 𝗝-🭍 is to form a 3-pronged air with the J-20 and the J-16. Concurrently 10C leak detection and replacement. Every military fan should remember this May. China has smashed a half-century Western monopoly on aviation with a single-engine fighter jet. The 𝗝-🭍 is not just a flying steel. As his great eyes streamed across the skies of South Asia, the rules of the game in modern warfare are being influenced by Eastern wisdom.